there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to your good old pal Wacky.wayfaring. And I do hope everyone is having a fantastic day out there. First off, let me say thank you very much for watching my past Albion videos. I appreciate each and every single one of you at the end of the day. And we're moving to the Europe server, to the Albion EU server that just dropped a couple of days or a week, I don't really remember, but it's a new server that dropped recently and I'm a little bit late to the party. Already spent 1 hour 50 and 54 minutes in it. Sad to say, off cam, it is what it is, but I'm really freaking hyped to be to begin with, because this will be a fresh new start to the crafting challenge all in all. With that said, I have changed up a few rules on the crafting challenge. One would be, I'm allowed to pick up and equip any gear that I choose, provided it was dropped by a monster or given to me by a dungeon. Second rule is, I'm allowed to accept things from friends, whether it be an ox, whether it be access to the island's facilities, or whether it be just worms to catch bait with. But I'm allowed to accept anything that they offer me in trade as well. I'm allowed to do trading, just not on the marketplace, only through player interaction. Third rule being, I'm still only allowed to sell my own equipment that I make, and my own things that I make, and the own resources that I gather, but with an exception that I'm not allowed to sell any other player's gear in the world. I still need to salvage it, and if it is a red icon that I don't know yet, I need to salvage it right off the bat. There's no hoarding gear at the end of it all. With that said, let's all back into the swing of things, and if you made it this far into the video, then you're a legend for watching, and I appreciate you all in all. And if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard the wacky train, where all the wackos live. No, I'm kidding, obviously. But yeah, welcome aboard the wacky train, and I do hope that you enjoy the show. Oh wow, no, seriously, I've been looking forward to this for a while now, to be honest. Hence the 1 hour I already spent in the server. I'm hoping one of my friends will join me later on, because we're kind of doing a duo thing. If he's still up for it, I don't know if he's still doing it, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. And yes, I will be doing PvP related content later on, as soon as I get there. I can't wait for it. That's kind of fun though. That is kind of fun. Oh wow, the lag. How I must see. So we have a little bit of leather. I think I have what I need to get the stuff that I need. That's gonna be fun as heck. I still need cotton though, but we'll get to that later on. First, let's get the gear that I need to get. That being a leather vest. I need a leather vest and I kinda want it. Also, fun fact, I do stream on Twitch every single day, 10 PM South African time, 8 to 9 PM UK time. I don't really know all the time zones to begin with, but that's basically what it is. That being said, I tend to say UK time because it's well, it's a lot easier for me, to be honest, to remember things. I'm awful, I know, I'm sorry. That's kind of fun though. Right, let's get all the things that we need to get. And yes, I did get a journeyman bag in a dungeon as well. Well, that was kind of fun though. Okay, so let me see. I have stiff leather. I need... Oh wow, I can make that right off the bat. Let's go. Okay, so this, I don't remember what this gives me, but I'll make one of each just to be safe. I don't know what does what, so I'm gonna experiment a little. Okay, this gives me the healing thing and that thing plus more item power than what that has. As far as magic and everything else goes, see, this doesn't give me that much armor, but it gives me a lot of magical resistance. And max health, plus max energy, crowd control resistance, as well as physical attack bonus and magic attack bonus. That would come in handy. Now I see. Wow. Okay, this is actually wow. So now I know why I need different builds for different things. That's kind of nifty. Quality is good, fabulous, max health, max energy, health regeneration, so on and so forth. Yeah, I'll take it. It's better than what I had previously. So, yeah, why not? That's Nova's boots itself. Yeah, is what it is. One would make me more powerful, the other one not so much. But for the boots, I don't really see... Okay, I do see, actually. Yeah, no. I'd rather stick it out with the one that can actually heal me, though. Unless I find something else. Which I might have to get sooner or later. Right, what about the helmet, though? What does the helmet do? I don't really know that much about this, to be honest. This helmet gives me a force field, which isn't bad, but it's not the best thing ever. Purifying circle, 4-meter radius at your feet, cleansing crowd control effects. Nah, I'll just take it out with what I have now.
Sticking with the pointy end.
I need cloth. That's what I need for the hat. That being said, I'm back and I'm happy to be back. Alright, that's good to go. I'm just gonna keep the rest as is for now. I do know I still need a lot more materials at the end of the day, which is what it is, but nah, it's all good though. This is, this is gonna be fun. Oh wow. Ugh. Seriously, this is gonna be fun as heck. I also need to bring along a few other tools with me since I now know what I need and what I should be getting. I'm gonna get them in the first zone first, all the materials, all there is, everything that I can to begin with, and just go nuts with it. That being said, I need tier 5 equipment fast. So here's what I'm thinking. Let's start with what we have currently and work our way up there. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Right. No, I don't want to destroy it. What do you mean? Can I transfer you? That's what I want to do. Holy crap, that was a close one. I really didn't want to use it. Yeah, I'm saving that for things, for some other things later on. Things that I actually do need to begin with. But let's repair everything for the most part that we can repair and just get going with some more crafting. It's gonna be fun. Okay, first things first. I need a few things while I'm out there. One of them is a whole boatload of leather. I need to get things sorted as soon as possible. That being said, what I will need is leather and Logs. That's what I'll need for the most part. Right, now that I have that sorted, I need to go and craft some more equipment as well. So, yeah, let's get to work, shall we? That's gonna be fun as heck. Oh well. It's been a while since I've made a video to begin with, so excuse me if I tend to sound a little bit robotish from time to time. It happens. It happens whenever someone doesn't do things on a regular basis to begin with. That's not where I need to go. Where was the tool guy at again? I forget. Ah, there you are, sir. Yeah, you're the one I want to talk to. Right, so I need a whole boatload of axes and a whole boatload of knives as well. That's going to be fun. Axes and knives, axes and knives. Give me 4 knives and 4 axes. And then I'll do this. Huh? The heck? I'm lost. I could have sworn I made more than just one. Oops, my bad. Hold on. I see where I went wrong. Yeah, that's where I went wrong. I went with the axes instead. That's kind of funny. Right, now for the rest of this, I'm gonna make a boatload and see what happens. Alright, now I can study a boatload as well. I cannot. Well, that happened. Oy. Yeah, and this is why I need a lot of cloth for the bags as well. We'll get to that in a little bit. Right, I may have messed some things up. It's totally fine. I'm slowly busy talking myself out of it. I made too many. That's absolutely fine though. Yeah, I might mess a few things up here and there, but you know what? It's all good at the end of the day. I have a lot of weight on me now. I need to get rid of a few things. Hold on. I'm gonna get rid of a few things. I need about that many for myself. Actually, sell 2 more just in case. There you go. Yeah, 1 more should do it. Right, that should keep me going for a while. Yikes. Right. Wrong. No, it's absolutely right. Don't worry about it. We're going. We're off. Let's go. So at least now I have a few tools, a few backup tools, so whenever it breaks, I'll be good to go, basically. Right. Always carry spares along with you on your journeys. That's just the way it is. Also... Haha, I knew it. Yeah, I'm part of a guild. Um, I might desert this guild. Guild management. There you go. Yeah, I can leave this guild if I wanted to. Do I want to though? I don't know. It doesn't look like I want it though. I see promise for this guild, provided they stick with things. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I know running a guild isn't easy at all. I know that much at least. That being said, I haven't really talked to these people yet to begin with, so I don't know enough to go on about it. But one thing I can say with the utmost certainty is once I get there, I might just start a guild of my very own someday. We'll have to wait and see what happens though. First I need to cash for it. And I don't know if you require premium for it. I really don't know. I want to find out though. But creating a guild is gonna be costly. That much I know at least. Well, we'll see what happens when I have the funds for it. For now, I don't have the funds for it, so I'm just gonna leave things as is. And go ahead and grind a whole boatload of resources right now. I need a whole boatload of leather. Rugged hide to be precise. And then thin hide and thick hide and so on and so forth. There's a lot of things I need currently. One of them has to do with combat at the end of it all. Once I have, I think, about 500 rugged hide, that's when I'll go back and probably, I'm pretty sure I'm able to do it now, aren't I? No. Okay, so once I level up, that's when I'll go basically and get the rest of the hide that I need. I need rugged hide as well as thin hide. I wonder if the wolves gives it. I forget. I'm a very forgetful man after all. Well, let's go find out. This is one I can... Yeah, this is one I can do. I think it was thick hide, right? It's thin hide, there you go. I also need a boatload of thin hide at the end of the day. So it's all good. I'll get a few of each. I'll get a few of each. Just to even things out. Oh boy, I'm looking forward to this. This game is just gonna be fun as heck, not gonna lie. I'm looking forward to it. Also, I forgot to do this. So let's do it now. There you go. That's a little bit better. At least now I have 2 forms of healing. Which is absolutely fantastic. I might try my luck at a few other staffs that I've seen around. One of them being a hunter thing. I don't really remember what it was called. Was it a Staff of Nature? I want to give it a go, see what it does. Basically, I want to try out so many things, it's kind of ridiculous to begin with. But I do know I need resources for it all at the end of it all. And that's gonna open up a world of possibilities for me at the end of the day as well. So, that's gonna be fun as heck. Not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be epic. I also need a boatload of chestnut trees and birch trees. Mainly birch for the most part. So I'm just gonna gather resources. And gather the resources that I can get at the end of the day. Just to fill up my inventory with a boatload of different resources. And go back. That being said, I do need a boatload of logs and a boatload of iron as well. Not so much of the cloth yet. I'll get to that point later. Way later. I kinda wanna make one of each type of equipment and see what abilities fits my playstyle more. That's basically what I want to focus on to begin with. That way I can put together a pretty mean build. That being said, leveling all of those up will take time and effort. A lot of time and effort that I'm willing to put into it. As soon as I get to tier 4, tier 5 gear even, that's when I'll go out into the dungeons and just going nuts about it. For now, there's a lot of things that I do need and a lot of weapons that I need as well. Yeah, I'm gonna make one of each type of weapon, one of each type of gear, and just chuck it in my inventory. Well, that's the plan at least. Will it work? Who knows. Fishing is another thing I would love to do eventually. So once I get to the journeyman gear, I'm going to focus on getting myself quite a few rods. leveling up my fishing as well. Whether it be on videos or whether it be off videos. On cam or off cam, I believe is the general term. And I might do my best to end off every episode with at least one dungeon. Just so that it doesn't get too boring to watch. That being said, I'm really freaking excited for it. Let's go. Alright, that should be good to go. Give me my hide. Thank you very much. Might as well, since why not? It's a lot of XP that I need as well. And XP is something I need frequently. Okay, he's in the middle of a battle over there, so I'll just leave him be. Not gonna worry too much about it. Yeah, this seems like a good spot. Let's go. You can see I'm busy with this guy, yet you wanna come and interfere. The nerve. Dude, it's mine. Buzz off. I hate it when people does that. Seriously though. You can see someone's busy with something, yet you want to take it from them. That's kind of funny though. Don't like putting in the work yourself? Buzz off. Then Albion's not the game for you. I'm sorry, but that's just the way I feel about it. If you want to steal someone's hard work away from them when it comes down to gathering resources, don't play Albion then. Because it's all about putting in the work yourself. And this is why I love PvP zones so much. Because if somebody is interfering with your grind, you can just tell them to bugger off. That being said, no, I'm not a mean person. But if you see someone putting in the work, just don't. Just don't. It's that simple, really. I mean, I myself tend to go away whenever someone's busy with something. That's just called common sense and common courtesy, you know? I know I'm not saying it's a wrong thing to provoke someone in a PvP fight, but if it's in the safe zones, just be courteous, that's all I ask. There's the reason why they call it a safe zone to begin with. It's because there's no PvP. But then you get assholes like that trying to ruin all the fun for everybody else. Which kinda ticks me off, not gonna lie. And I'm not usually one for lies to begin with. It's just the way it is. Sorry, I tend to ramble on a lot whenever someone sets me off. It is what it is. But yeah, I know it's been a while since I've done other content as well, like Farming Simulator and stuff like that. I'm thinking of doing it again eventually. I haven't given up on Farming Simulator yet, and I'm a big farming nut to begin with when it comes down to those kind of games. Speaking of which, I do have Farm Sim installed on the PC, which is absolutely amazing. I'm just working on a few mods here and there, trying to figure a few things out. And yeah, I'm also thinking of doing a couple of videos on the Sims when the time comes to do so. But before that happens, I'm gonna try to at least do 20 or 30 videos of Albion before that happens. That being said, I won't ever give up on Albion because I love this game way too damn much. but sometimes I might include a few other videos in the mix of things, just so that you all are aware. Don't worry, it's not gonna be a repeat of my past videos where I do one video promising I'm gonna do a boatload of content and just stop then. Thing is, I had too much on my plate at that time to begin with, and I was basically just getting my feet wet in the whole content creation and all that. Now that I know more or less the direction I want to go into, I'm just gonna stick with it to begin with. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it. Any case, I do hope everyone is having a fantastic day out there, minus my rambling. And if you enjoyed the video so far, then I'm happy. Then I'm all the happier for it to begin with. Feel free to leave any tips and advice down in the comment section below. Or if you just want to complain at how bad I am at the game, it's all fine. Don't worry about it. I enjoy the company though, nevertheless. And I always enjoy the company. Whether it's one comment or two, at the end of the day, it helps me to make better content out there for all of you. And that's the main reason why I do this to begin with. Is to put a smile in anyone's face that watches the videos. Either that or just be a complete noob. And yes, I am a complete noob at most things in life. It's just the way it is. Right, as soon as I fill out my inventory, I'll go back and hopefully refine a few more materials. Thing is, once I start running out of money, that's when I'll go and hit up a dungeon and focus on the level that I can focus on currently, because there's no way I'm going to be selling all the resources that I refine. One, that's a waste of time, and two, there's better things to devote my time to when it comes down to getting silver. Dungeons are a safe way of doing it, not gonna lie. Although there are so many other ways of doing it. I know, I really do know though. Right, I can finally put a few learning points into things. Let's go. One of them being the lumber axe, that's good to go. Next one being the skinning knife, let's go. I can't do you yet. I can do you. I'm not going to do you. I'm not going to do anything aside from tools. That's just the way it's gonna be. Yeah, I tried to save up my learning points. Something one of my viewers actually said at one point is don't just use all your learning points in everything. Use it only on the tools, because that way you'll always have learning points when you need them. And once you spec out all the tools, then you could do whatever you want to do with the learning points later on. It makes the grind all the more worth it at the end of the day. I guess that's what he meant by it. All in all, I can see that because I'm not really one to spend real life money in games like these to begin with. I like grinding things out. It's why I play the games. I just love the grind. Grinding is in my blood. No, seriously. I freaking love it to bits. And I won't deny that ever. That being said, I need a few wolves as well. Let me see, how am I looking so far? I have 135 rugged hide, 27 thin hide, 126 birch logs, and 21 chestnut trees. You know what? Let's go venture forth a little bit deeper into the woods. See if we can get anything else out of it. That's gonna be fantastic. I don't want to overload on just one type of thing. I want a whole variety of things at the end of the day. Yes, I know, I'm doing an inefficient job. It's fine, don't worry about it. I have nothing but time on my hands to begin with. And that is a fact. But yeah, once I have the better bag and the better cape for it, that's when I'll go and do a lot more when it comes down to getting the resources that I need. Focus on only one type of resource and just go nuts afterwards. And this isn't the land I need to be in. Yikes. That's kind of fun. Okay, hold on. Where am I going? Let me see. Um, Kadar Corps is one way of going about things. I'm gonna be honest, I need to switch gears. I need to switch gears. Because I need to go there for the most part, to Limest. I also want to go over there, but that's going to take a while. And I don't really have the funds to go there to begin with. So I'm going to have to go on foot for the most part. Right. So I can go over to Kadar Corps and make my way over there into the PvP zones. I could also go to Oaks Corps, which would get me the things that I really want to begin with. I just don't have the gear for it though. Right. You know what? Before I do anything else, let's get better equipment first and foremost. That's what I'll do then. Right. Enough dilly-dallying. Let's get the things that we need to get. Chestnuts. I need a lot of chestnuts. That's a fact. Ah, there we go. Chestnut log. Let's go. Yeah, I want to level this thing up as fast as possible and get to the higher tier resources that I can get later on as well. With that said, I'm gonna do everything in my power to progress as fast as possible. Dude, I was here first. Well, the better axeman wins, right? You son of a beeswax. I hate it. Okay, well, yeah, at least let me get this. Thank you. Little does he know, I can get 2 out of this. Let's go. Yeah, you're not gonna get these trees, buddy. Buzz off. Okay, no, seriously, I kind of feel like an asshole for it, but it is what it is. First come, first serve. That's the golden rule. Oh, wow. Yeah, no worries. I'll get to those later on. It's absolutely fine. For now, I'm just gonna do what I can to get the stuff that I need. And then I'll move on later on. I need 3rd tier equipment. That's really all I need. Once I have that, I'm pretty much golden. Right. Where am I going? That's Mountain Gross. That's Cedar Copse. And that's Mawar Gorge. Where the hell is that? I need 3rd tier resources. That's basically what I need to begin with. Okay, first things first, I need a better weapon. The staff ain't gonna cut it. Yeah, the staff ain't gonna cut it. I'm sorry. I mean, I've tried the fire staff in the past. The frost staff might be better though. I don't know. I never tried the frost staff. I never have tried the frost staff. I hear that it's good. I don't know too much about it though. I'm gonna give it a whirl. See how it goes. Why not? I mean, I've tried the battle axe so far. I like it. It's not a bad thing to have. But there's so many other weapons that I can try out. I'm just being greedy at this point. I know. It's all good though. Ah, more chestnut logs. Let's go. This is what I need. This is what I really, really need. Alright, that is beautiful. Right there. Right there. Dude, I wanna go fishing so badly though. Yee. No, seriously, I love fishing. That's funny as heck though. Yikes. I love the fact that some monsters will get you resources if you just farm them. Not gonna lie, I like it. That's kinda dope though. Oh, that is dope. Right, let's fill up the inventory and get going. So many things to do, so little time to do them. That's for sure. I also need bronze for most things, but we'll get to that in a little while. Once we start moving out, that is. Don't worry, I'm selling all the resources I have on me. I'm clearing out that bank before I move to a new city. That's just the way it's gonna stay. I need to get to Lermast. That's the one place I really want to be in. We'll get to that in a little while though. Right, that should be enough for now. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can get the journeyman axe if I'm not mistaken. Let's go find out what I need for it. I know I need chestnut logs. I should have enough for at least one of each if I'm not mistaken. Let's go see real quick. Okay, yeah. I need the journeyman pickaxe as well. We'll get to that in a little while. Right, so I need bronze bars. Quite a bit. Yikes. Right, that's gonna pose a bit of a challenge. I need to be in a tier 3 zone. That be Cross George. Well, that's gonna be fun. Let's go then. Times are wasting and all that jazz. No, seriously though. This is gonna be epic. I can't wait. Right, let's grab this. And we'll get going. I'm looking for tin. Lots and lots of tin and copper. Hold on. Before I start doing that, let's get at least a few more pickaxes. At least 1 or 2 or even 3. I can't, can I? I don't have the copper for it. I also need copper. Right. I know what I'm doing next. I'm gonna go to the outer skirts, go get some copper, and afterwards progress further in to get myself some tin. As soon as I have that, I'll be going back. I need bronze, lots of bronze, but I also need a lot of copper. So I'm gonna get the copper just to get myself a few more pickaxes, and then I'll continue forth. Actually, hold on, I can do both. Now that I think about things, I thought about things. Okay, I need to get to Cross George. That would be way down there. Well, that's convenient. Let's go then. Ayo. Off we go. I can do both. Oh, how simple of me to forget. I can do a little bit of copper and a little bit of tin, and I'll be good to go, basically. Oi, and I'm there. Let's go. Okay, so somebody's obviously been here. That kind of stinks for me, though. It is what it is. No worries. We'll get there sooner or later. This is what I need. What I really, really need. Let's go. Get all the copper that I can get. Even if it's just a little, it's better than nothing. I need this for more pickaxes. Because I may have created only one pickaxe in the beginning, which wasn't the best idea. I need at least 3 or 4 of them if I'm not mistaken. That being said, I also need 10. So I might as well do as much as possible. That was something. That's fine. Totally fine. Wait, I dropped 10? I need to go have a look at that one. Okay, I'm curious as hell. You know how they say curiosity killed the cat? Did you know a cat has 9 lives? That's kind of funny though. I'm kind of curious about it though. Boom, baby, let's go crazy. Yep, I was right, they dropped in. Okay, that's kind of beautiful though, I like it. Give me all of it, please, and thank you. Right, 21 copper. That's not a lot. That ain't enough. That's fine though. I'll get what I can and move on. But while I'm at it, I might as well just continue going ham at this dude. It'll help me to upgrade my defenses as well. So it's not all bad. Ooh, hello there. See what I tell you, it'll help me to upgrade my defenses as well. Told you so. It's kind of fun though. So many people, so little time. Yikes. Well, time for me to move on then. These hungry dogs. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Okay, this is just me being petty, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna alternate between these 3 and hopefully this guy will go away. Let me see, where was that? Ah, there you go. That's kind of funny. He's waiting for his resources to respawn, and here I am just going nuts. That's hilarious. You can't really watch anime while AFKing this anymore, guys. Just saying. There's people like me out there that will be a pain in the butt when it comes down to hogging all the resources that I can get. Mainly because you're not the only ones that need them. There's always someone else that's in need of the resources. It's just the way it is. Yeah, you see, yeah, this guy saw that it's a lost cause. That's hilarious, but that is hilarious. Now it's being active. Oh wow. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's hilarious as heck. Okay, I'm done being a dick to this guy. I apologize. I'm moving on. You can have that 10 deposit, buddy. Have fun. I'm an asshole, but I'm not that kind of asshole. Don't worry about it. That was kind of hilarious, not gonna lie. Oi. Yeah, just showing that one cannot AFK resources. If you really want AFK things, find another MMO like Black Desert Online. With that game, you can AFK almost everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. That's kind of ridiculous how much things you can AFK over there. Me, myself, I like games like Albion where you have to do things actively, since there's really no real reward to AFKing anything. And you can argue it as much as you want. That's a fact. If you wanna AFK copper deposit, you can't really do so because there's always somebody else that's mining the resources while you're busy standing there, just waiting ages for it to respawn, which really isn't an effective way of doing it. And in all honesty, Albion is one of those games where you have to do things actively most of the time. Most of the time. I'm not saying all of the time, but that's just the way it is. And me personally, I love it. I'm always doing things actively, never AFKing anything, just because I don't believe in AFKing things when it comes down to resource grinding and stuff like that, basically. It's just the way it is. But alright, that should be plenty of 10. Not really. That's not nearly enough 10 to begin with for what I want to do. But it's better than what I had. Hey, leave my donkey alone. It's my donkey. There you go. That's better. Right, this is gonna give me loads of 10, which I kinda need at the moment. Yes, I don't need it right now, but I need it at the end of the day. I also need a lot of copper, so I think I'm done messing around with the 10 for now. I just needed enough to get me going for now. That's all. And speaking of, let's go ahead and learn that. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. Now that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, I'll be resource farming like the dickens. In all honesty. Just because I need them. For my crafting. That being said, I'm not gonna limit my content to just crafting alone. I will be doing dungeons, farming other players in PvP zones, the fun stuff. But we'll get to that later on though. For now, the very beginnings of this is just grinding out resources and going nuts about it. Basically, grind resources till your eyes bleed. Then craft things until you're done, and then go and mess around in the PvP zones, which in all honesty I'm really looking forward to, and I just can't wait to get into it. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a ton of fun. That also reminds me I need to stock up on valuables over here as well, leveling up my masonry skills. So this is what I've decided to do, right? I'm going to spec up all of my tools as far as I can, my pickaxe, my skinning knife, including my axe, and my sickle as well, before moving on to other zones. With that said, that includes my hammer, my masonry, yes, that includes that as well. And I'll be making quite a bit of silver out of that as well, selling that, because I don't need it really all that much. I mean, I looked at the hammer skills, it didn't speak to me. It really didn't. I'll be honest about it. But the one thing I can say though is it'll get me a lot of silver for grinding away on stones, limestone, and all that resources, which is gonna be fantastic. And that's gonna get me the silver I need to keep refining my stuff, to keep going at it and speccing up all of my gear as well, which I'm really looking forward to. I'm not gonna lie about it. Why would I lie about it? No, but seriously, I'm looking forward to it. Um, Making this kind of content sometimes is a little bit challenging, to say the very least, because at the end of it all, you're stuck doing the same thing over and over, mining, chopping wood, fishing. You just go through a loop to begin with, which isn't that bad to begin with, but I can see why sometimes it gets to be on the board side of things, unless you like me, doing everything in a loop to begin with. I don't mind doing things in a loop. I like it. I'll be honest about it. But at the end of the day, we all have different ways of doing some things, and that's mainly why I tend to watch a lot of content creators out there doing the same things over and over as well. They say repetition is the key to victory. I agree 100% on that. Repetition is the key to victory. Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. But that's kind of freaking awesome though, not gonna lie. The fact that they made a game like this and you actually want to do everything over and over again. It's addicting. And I myself, I have been a fan of games for the longest period in my life where you can craft a whole bunch of things and turn one resource into another. I don't know what it is and I can't really explain it, but there's just something to it, you know, where you can see you put in all the hard work and at the end of it all it pays off. There's really not much for me to say on the matter, other than I just love it to bits, and I can't get enough of it. That being said, I have all the copper ore and all the tin ore I need currently. Let's go home. Now, I will come back here with more pickaxes and farm like the Dickens. Whether it be on cam or off cam, I will definitely put in the work at the end of it all. And that, my dear friends, is copper ore in a nutshell. And hopefully a few pickaxes. Well, I say hopefully, I meant to say definitely. Now, I know I haven't done a dungeon run just quite yet, and I believe I'll be doing a few dungeon runs in the next video. Believe it or not, I will be doing dungeon runs in the next video, because I need to grind up experience with a whole bunch of different weapons as well. That being said, I'm gonna make as many weapons as possible and level them up as well before I go out into the big blue world. I also need to level up my sickle, which we'll get into later on. I'm really tempted to do it though, but I'm not going to just quite yet. What I will be doing is converting everything I have into a few pickaxes before anything else. Cause the region I wanna get to is filled with a whole bunch of resources. I will be selling everything that is left before I go, and I will be taking my Tome of Insight with me. I need that. I really need that. I'm saving them up for later on, basically. Now, why do I need that? Well, let's go find out really quickly. I believe it was the Adept Tomes of Insight, if I remember right. I could be wrong about this. Let's go find out real quick. Where was the tool guy again? I forget. Ah, there you go. There you go. So if I remember right, okay, it won't be here, will it? I think I need to unlock the higher tier things first. Yeah, that might be why. And I still need neat cloth as well, which I don't have yet, but we'll get to that later on. Believe me, I'll do that off cam. Don't worry about it. Right. Yeah, I can't really show why I need that just quite yet, but I'm betting most of you know why I need it. Here's the guy I want to see. Excuse me? That's fun. Come on, that's an adorable voice. That is an adorable voice. You gotta admit that at least. I love it to bits. Right, next up I need a bit of wood. And then I'll be golden pretty much. Stash, there you are. Birch planks. Now what? Hello, I'm lost. There you are. Uh-huh. It is a good day. It's a beautiful day, I must say. Right. I need a few more pickaxes. Thank you very much. I also need a few more sickles. Okay. So from everything that I have currently, I don't need axes. I don't need skinning knives. I do need a fishing rod, which we'll get into in the next episode. But that is about it. Ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you all enjoyed the video. And if you have any tips and tricks, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below, where you'll find all of the info. Just go and say, click more. No, but seriously, there's a link down below in the description. Feel free to click on it. It'll get you to my channel on Twitch if you want to hang out over there. I do stream this game every day and a few others along the way, since I'm a variety streamer at the end of it all. And yeah, if you want to hang out, drop on by. Also, there's a link down in the description to my Discord. If you want to join the Discord, feel free to do so. We have a bunch of stuff going on over there when it comes down to games in general, and it's never a bad thing to hang out with new people at the end of the day. With that said, ladies and gents, hop aboard the wacky train, because I'll see you all next time. Ciao for now, folks.